Hey everyone, it is Jennifer Auer from Jersey Family Fun. I am coming to you while parked, of course, inside the Mazda CX-9. We have been test driving this car out for the past week or so during my kids' spring break, and I wanted to take these last few moments before I have to turn in the car to tell you about it, show you off the interior and the exterior, and what some of our favorite features are. And in case you've been wondering what we're up to, if you weren't following us along on those journeys through social media, we've been to some of New Jersey's national parks, some state parks, some waterfalls, a zoo, and so forth. And we are looking forward to sharing more details about all of those and stories that will be coming up on jerseyfamilyfun.com. And of course, you can see pictures and so forth of all that on our Facebook channel. Is probably where you'll find the most pictures. But right now, while we do have those final hours with the Mazda CX-9, and my boys are back at school, and it's a beautiful day, I thought the timing was great to show off what we have been enjoying about the CX-9 and some of what you might enjoy if you're considering this for your next family car. So take a look. So let's start your look at the Mazda CX-9 with a look at the interior, and particularly in the driver's seat. On the driver's side door, you have your buttons, to adjust the windows. There is a lock on there, so you can turn it off so the kids cannot play with the windows if your kids are prone to do that. You have your locks there. You can control your rear view mirrors there. On the seat here, we have ways to adjust it, moving it up and back, higher, lower, so forth, and as well as the rest are back there. Right at the base here, you have your gas tank release as well as the hood release. Then there are a lot of different safety features on here that you can either take advantage of or turn off depending upon your needs. So we have those buttons are right there. This I will show you is the lift, automatic lift for the trunk, and we'll show you that in a minute. You have numerous controls on the steering wheel itself, so you can control the volume. You can connect it to your phone and Bluetooth, so you can take advantage of that if you do need to do hand-free calling. You have the dashboard, which lights up really well at night. I was impressed with that. It made it very easy for nighttime driving. You see this little spinner dial here. You can control the intensity of the light. You can also easily see which doors are left open in case your kids are like mine and sometimes don't close the door fully. You see your gas tank. There are a number of options that you can switch through to show you different information while you're driving and things like that. You can find out how long your trip has been on, how much gas is left. I appreciate that. As someone who's always traveling, I'm always wondering, do I have enough gas to get there? So between the GPS and the gas tank, I always knew whether or not I had enough gas. And you have your odometer there. I don't know if you'll be able to see this well. I guess you can see a little bit. You do have the option with the Mazda CX-9 where you can have certain information about your driving projected onto the window ahead of you. So you can turn on and off what you want to say. You can adjust the height lower or higher. This wasn't a particular feature that I adjusted to well. It was a little distracting for me, but I know other bloggers I've talked to love this feature. So it is something you can definitely control from this dashboard console here. There are buttons down here, so you can adjust that and again control whether or not you like that feature and turn it on or off. You have some of your normal things here. Ignore that mess, after a week we did get a little messy. You have the option where you can control your seats and the heating, so you can raise it or lower it to your comfort or turn it off completely. There is temperature or our temperature controls here, and you can adjust it so that the children in the back get more or less air. We have the navigational system, which you can control from here. And I will show you pictures in our Facebook album of all the different things that you can see and control from that panel. It is really amazing. I mean, everything from how the blinkers blink to when the wipers work. It was just quite incredible. You have your glove compartment here, the manual, and then you see the door there. We did notice while driving at night one time that the inside panels of those doors do light up. So if you're trying to reach for something, you can do that there. We have the console here, which has two cup holders, and then this particular console opens up like this with two different openings. There is ample space in there. There are two USB ports. That closes up. Again, the seats are incredibly comfortable. They are nice leather. And then I'm going to take you around. Oh, wait, let me show you the sunroof. So we have panels up here on the interior of the roof. So you can control the sunroof as well as some other features. You can hold sunglasses there. I'm going to open that up and show you the sunroof. So my kids love that, particularly when we were at the Forsyth Wildlife Refuge. We did the nature drive, so my kids enjoyed seeing the animals both through the windows as well as through the sunroof. So I'll come around here. The Mazda CX-9 does have seating for 7, up to 7. We currently have it situated for 5 because we wanted to show you the ample space you can get in the back trunk area. So we have 2 windows there. My kids enjoyed controlling the temperatures from there. There are storage pockets there as well. If your children are still in the younger baby car seats where they need the latch system, that has definitely been taken care of. Inside of the Mazda CX-9, there are options and tethers for that. There are cup holders there. One of the neat things that I loved about this is, I don't know if you remember, or if your kids are younger, you're always looking for ways to block out the sun, and we buy those temporary things that sometimes stick to the windows, sometimes they don't. Sometimes, you know, officers and inspection stations don't like them, but I love this because this gives us the option of having a sunshade when we need it. And when you don't, you pull it down, it's out of the way. When you do, you just lift it up and it just hangs in place like that. So it's not something that's going to constantly fall off the car. You don't need to worry about, well, you know, do I have it with me? Do I don't? It's going to be there for you. And again, so this is the seating, and I'm going to use that automatic lift gate button to lift the back gate and show you what the trunk space looks like. So if you hold that down, and there's an option to control this as well from the keychain. It lifts automatically, and this is how much space you can have in the trunk if you have those back 2 seats down. So remember, it can seat 7. There are seat belts and so forth for 7, but if you are traveling with just 5 and you want more storage space, you definitely have that. There are cup holders there. And let's see if I can pull this up while talking to you. Okay, good, cool. So that was very easy. It does take a little bit of elbow strength or grace to sometimes get those to collapse back down, but pulling it up was very easy. And let's see if I can pull it down with it. So if you push this completely, then the top comes down and it comes down. So I guess with a little practice, it gets easier. So let's pull those up so I can come around and show you what the seating would look like for 7. Again, I'm going to use this handle here that's on the back. Pull that up there. And so you can see the difference in storage space, whether or not you're traveling with 7 seats or 5. This does come up here and show some kind of space there, and there is a spare tire underneath that. You have some nooks and crannies there. Ports here for charging, like your traditional cigarette lighter charger. And then I'm going to use that button to lower that again, and we'll come back around to show you the exterior. And if I move this car seat out of the way, you can see that moving the middle row out of the way to get kids to the back is pretty easy. And then there's cup holders there that my kids enjoyed. There are tethers there for car seats, as well as if you need to position certain things that you are carrying on your family vacation, or just, hey, going to soccer practice if you are a soccer or sports mom like us. And we'll bring that back. And that again is a look at the middle row. I'll give you a look at the passenger. Ignore the person in the way. But this is it. So this is the Mazda CX-9. So that was the Mazda CX-9. I hope that you've enjoyed our pictures of it and our video. And of course, if you want to know more, you can check it out in our Facebook album. We'll have pictures, and we'll have a full article up on Jersey Family Fun. And then of course, you can always go to Mazda's website to learn more about the Mazda CX-9. And thanks so much for watching.